Power is like a game with its own rules and strategies. One important rule is to be careful who you trust. We often think friends will be loyal and enemies will always oppose us. But the truth is more complex. Sometimes friends can become threats to our power. They might envy our success or feel we haven't helped them enough. Enemies, on the other hand, can be surprisingly useful. They keep us alert and focused on our goals. This doesn't mean you should distrust all your friends or try to befriend your enemies. It means you need to be strategic about your relationships. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for anyone who wants to navigate the world of power effectively. It's about being wise, cautious, and always thinking a few steps ahead. Remember, in the game of power, knowledge is your most valuable weapon. We want to believe our friends have our best interests at heart. We let our guard down, share secrets, and expect unwavering support. However, this blind trust can be risky. Friends are human. They experience jealousy, insecurity, and ambition, just like anyone else. Your success might make them feel inadequate or resentful. They might feel entitled to favors you're unwilling to give. History is full of stories about friendships ruined by betrayal and power struggles. Julius Caesar was assassinated by his close friend, Brutus. This betrayal highlights the danger of assuming loyalty, even from those closest to us. The closer the friendship, the harder the fall. When we least expect it, a friend's envy or ambition can turn them into a rival, undermining our position and power. While we expect betrayal from enemies, this predictability can be strangely reassuring. We are never truly surprised by their actions. We know their motives, their strategies, and their limits. This clarity allows us to prepare for their attacks, counter their moves, and even use their opposition to our advantage. A known enemy is far less dangerous than a false friend. Think of a game of chess. You study your opponent's moves, anticipate their strategies, and plan your counterattacks accordingly. Enemies, in a way, force us to be on top of our game. By understanding our enemies, we gain valuable insights into ourselves, our weaknesses, and the areas where we need to improve. This constant vigilance makes us stronger and more resilient in the face of challenges. Section 4. History's lesson: when enemies prove reliable. History offers many examples of enemies who proved more reliable than friends. In ancient China, the warring states of Wu and Yue constantly battled for supremacy. The king of Wu, Fuchai, defeated his rival, Gujian of Yue, but spared his life. Gujian, fueled by a desire for revenge, served as Fuchai's servant, patiently waiting for his opportunity. He eventually earned Fuchai's trust and was released. Gujian rebuilt his kingdom, eventually conquering Wu and proving that even a defeated enemy can rise again. This story reminds us that enemies can be powerful motivators. Their opposition can drive us to achieve greater heights than we ever thought possible. Sometimes the greatest lessons in power come from our rivals, not our allies. Section 5. Balancing the scales: friends, enemies, and you. The key to navigating this complex landscape of trust and power is balance. It's not about becoming paranoid and distrusting everyone, nor is it about befriending your enemies. It's about being discerning. Choose your friends carefully. Look for genuine loyalty, shared values, and a lack of envy. At the same time, don't underestimate the value of your enemies. Study them, learn from them, and use their opposition to fuel your growth. Remember, both friends and enemies can teach us valuable lessons about power, loyalty, and the human condition. The key is to approach all relationships with a healthy dose of caution and a keen eye for hidden motives. By understanding the dynamics of trust, betrayal, and power, you can navigate the complexities of human relationships with greater wisdom and achieve lasting success. Section 6. Your move. Reflecting on trust and power. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences with friends and enemies. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trusted? Have you ever learned a valuable lesson from a rival? Understanding the dynamics of power and trust is an ongoing process. By studying history, observing those around us, and reflecting on our own experiences, we can become more adept at playing the game of power and achieving our goals. What are your thoughts on this delicate balance between friends and enemies?